Alright guys, we are back here now for the third place decider match between AVX and Godalions Aether. Of course, we just saw AVX take an absolute battering against Sakura Blues, but they do have a stronger version of their roster, or the strongest should I say, because they had to use Cookies as a stand-in for the last match. But now, for this game, they've got Jordy back. Even though he's not officially in the AVX roster anymore, they will be much more used to each other, so I do expect a much better showing from AVX here. But of course, before we dive any further around, of course, my name is Faded once again as your caster, and of course, I've got now You Got Jammed joining me in the casting booth. How are you today?
Pretty good, man. I'm a bit late to the party today, but looking forward to a bit of Champs Division action. You've filled me in nicely on what's happened so far, so I'm looking forward to see if AVX can bounce back.
Yes, certainly. So, yeah, we're going to see if AVX can bounce back from their first series, because, boy, it was a disaster for them, but at the same time, Sakura Blues were playing brilliantly, and I can't wait to see them play against Serenity later in the final. But, of course, we'll get to that later on. We've, of course, got this series to the third place decider, which will determine who makes it to the Legends Division alongside Serenity and Sakura Blues, because, of course, whoever wins this game will be third and they get up, and the loser will have to stay another season in the Champions Division. So it's a very important match. So we'll quickly go over the lineups for both these teams. Of course, the AVX side are in here, Keezy, Samurai, and Jordy. And was Cookies earlier playing for Jordy, but now they're playing with their main roster. As for Godalions, I believe today their roster is Havoc, Chaotix, and Horizon. I don't think they're going to be changing the team at all. So those are the two lineups we're working with, and of course, previous results between these two teams. I can have a really quick look. If I go to the participants page here, if I quickly find, yeah, AVX swept Godalions Aether last time they met in League Play, so they are pretty heavily favoured in this one. But Godalions Aether, they looked pretty decent in their match against Serenity earlier. They did show, they put a really good showing, you know, was playing incredibly solid. They made it really hard for Serenity, who everyone would say would be the best team in the division as of this moment. You know, managed to take a couple of games off of them. Could have even brought a reverse sweep if they really wanted to, but Serenity ended up closing it out. So yeah, Jammed, what are your initial thoughts on this matchup?
I feel like kind of got to look back onto the stats there. Definitely mentally going into this, they're going to be thinking about that previous game, and AVX kind of flexing on them a bit in league play might factor in. But like you said, they had a good performance in their first series of the day, and obviously AVX had the opposite. It could really go either way, but I feel like AVX have a lot more to prove in this, and I feel like they might take it today.
Yeah, certainly. So I think we'll now just dive straight into the predictions. On that note, we'll just start with you, Jammed. Who have you got to win this series?
So I'm going to go with AVX, and I think it's going to be relatively close. I'm going to go 4-2, I think, to AVX today.
4-2 to AVX, a fair prediction. I think I'll have to agree with you on that one. I think, yeah, 4-2, definitely a very possible scoreline. You know, AVX, they will be very strong with this roster, I feel like, but I know Godalions, they could definitely take a couple games. They're certainly capable of it. But I think AVX, they'll be the ones that will be securing promotion to the Legends Division. But speaking of which, we've now got all the players in the lobby, so I think we will just dive straight into the matchup. We'll not waste any more time. Everybody, of course, it is once again AVX and Godalions Aether, best of 7. Whoever wins will be in the Legends Division for Season 5. Let's get into this one. We'll be back after the map animation. Alright, we are getting into the series here between AVX and Godalions. to determine who can make it to the Legends division. And of course, AVX now, with the roster they've used the entire season pretty much, or at least most of the season, going to come out with a stronger version of themselves. So they see that the entirety of the Godalions are playing in a Samurai, I feel like it is. A little bit ironic considering Samurai is on the pitch against them. So we'll see how that works out for them in this match. So here we go, getting things started. Samurai getting some bumping going on the opposition. Keezy trying to get this middle. Now, Jordy trying to get it middle. Samurai chipping it high. Here comes Jordy. Trying to play this one center. Chaotix into the corner. Samurai trying to get a shot on there. It is wide. He does go for the second touch and gives Keezy a scoring chance, which he will take. And AVX will be the ones opening up the scoring here.
Yeah, Godalions just a little bit slow trying to get that out. Chaotix kind of giving the ball away. Samurai, the man himself, actually in the perfect position to intercept. And Keezy, sorry, ends up finishing it off. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's up with the car thing. Maybe it's some inside joke we've missed out on, but it looks like the Samurai with the salt shaker, so maybe a little bit of a BM going on there early on.
Yeah, and it's also got the helicopter engine noise, which will probably annoy the hell out of me going into the series. So, yeah, I could have used a much more profane word there, but I'll just hold back there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would have blamed you for that.
Yeah, otherwise Waffle would have been really annoyed at me probably. So, anyway, well, moving swiftly on, we'll now be seeing how Godalions look to respond here. So Keezy dropping that one down. Jordy tap that one into the middle, back to Keezy. Trying to tap it back again to Jordy, but will not work out as Horizon will come in for that one. Now blasted to the backboard. Samurai not in the best position for this one. Havoc will try to get a shot, but it is blocked still. And there's still pressure on here. The Samurai. It was put out to the side, and now two players coming there for AVX. Oh my goodness, that was a could be disaster, but it's covered for well. There was no shot really on net there. And now Jordy forced to get 50 there with Horizon. And Chaotix coming in. Should have put it center potentially for Havoc, but will not be happening there. And here comes Samurai into the back wall. Here comes Jordy for the shot, and he will secure the second goal here for AVX. A really good start to them for this series.
Yeah, Godalions had a good spell there. Samurai coming off the wall again, so he's involved once more. And Jordy with a nice put up into the top corner there. But it was an empty net, so you could question the Godalions' rotation there.
Yeah, definitely. But now 2 minutes in, Godalions can truly fix some of their issues here. With AVX looking a lot stronger than they did in the previous series. That player change definitely will be helping him a lot. They don't have to play with their standing anymore. So Chaotix try to get that one as a backboard. Keezy puts it down for Samurai. Now Jordy will be following this one up. Puts a shot on that. Havoc will be there. Horizon looking to put it center, but he's got no boost of work. But now Havoc will look to take it himself. He did get a shot. Samurai was forced to put it away. And Samurai off the field again. Chaotix is up for it. Samurai into the corner. Chaotix will be picking this one up. Looking for a flip reset perhaps. Here he goes. He does get it, but he can't find the shot off of it. And Havoc putting it cross field to Horizon. What a play there. The infield pass working out well for Godalions, and they get one back.
Very nice bait from Havoc there. He could have hit that a bit sooner, and I think that's what Keezy thought he was going to do. And delaying his pass slightly, just ended up flicking it over him after Keezy cut his rotation and finished it off from Horizon. Very good.
Yep, excellent plays coming out for Godalions. We know they're capable of this. They tend to go for quite a lot of passing plays, which they did against Serenity earlier. So we'll see if they can mimic that play against AVX. So Jordy is up for this. Puts it there for Samurai. What a shot there. And yeah, the AVX side respond with a passing play of their own.
Yeah, it seems to be a recurring theme with Godalions right now. They're coming off the wall. It's kind of a loose ball into the center, and any one of the three of the AVX players are just latching onto it and putting one of their own men in order to secure that goal. So Godalions need to maybe think a bit more methodically with their clears.
Yeah, certainly, as we see Keezy going up for this one. Okay, Chaotix dropping this one down. Horizon will be there. And looking to play this one into the middle. Jordy. Putting this one down, fail. Chaotix taps it. Now Samurai will be looking to make a solo play. Air dribbles it past two, but the touch there from Chaotix sends it over the bar. Now Jordy trying to play this one back into the middle. And it's played out again. Havoc getting that punch out. Jordy. A little bit of a touch into the middle, not what he wanted, but Samurai was there to cover. And Samurai trying to get this one to the center. Puts it in for Keezy, but he puts it off the post. Another chance there for AVX, but 2-goal lead still. He don't really need to score any more goals after this moment, but this one could be rolling in as it is off the bar. Chaotix does get it away. 1 minute is remaining. Jordy still has possession onto the backwards. Horizon just booms it away. Now Chaotix will look to pick it up, touches it down the line. Now Keezy will be there for that. Jordy trying to get a touch on it. Chaotix puts the center. Now Samurai puts it over to the double commit coming out, and this one will just go right into the net. And that is now 4-1 for AVX, sorry.
Great speed from Samurai there, but I've got to admit, Godalions again making it a bit easier for him. Chaotix is putting a loose ball into the centre. That third man was too far back this time, actually, which is strange because they've been playing quite a high line throughout this game. But Samurai, very vigilant, knowing the ball was going to come to the centre, and follows up with a quick second touch to put it in.
Yeah, for sure, as we now see another net shot going towards net. Chaotix with the one blocking that. Now this one being played out. Samurai putting it into the centre. Keezy will just back off on that one. No need to overextend. 30 seconds. A 3-goal comeback is highly unlikely, and it will be even more improbable as Jordy will find the 5th for AVX.
And again there, I mean, it's the same man, Chaotix. You could question Havoc there too, but overall, it just seems like in their own half there's a little bit of panicking, and they're either both ends of the spectrum. They're either too close to each other to make a play, or they're too far away and the ball's getting intercepted midway through.
Yeah, certainly 27 seconds. Consolation goals are just the aim for Godalions here. They'll try to get one if they can, as Havoc sends that one just past the far post there. And now Samurai looking to work this one back down the field if possible, but now Jordy will be on this one. Drops it for Keezy, so there was no one there pushing, so it was a safe play to make. So Horizon try to take this one down the field. Keezy looking for a double touch potentially, but there's so much speed on it, he didn't have the boost. And now as the clock hits 0, it will be 5-1 for AVX, a really good start for them.
Yeah, definitely. Really good credit to AVX there. They picked up on maybe some loose balls, some mistakes being made, but I definitely think Godalions can do much more than this, so hopefully they can pick it up in the next game.
Well, game 2, AVX getting off to a very strong start, which is what they needed after a disastrous series earlier. So they'll be really happy with themselves, and advancing to the second game, Godalions need to find a strong response here. It'll be very important for them to step up in this game. As Horizon looking to take this one down the field. Havoc up for us, gets a touch to the left side. But there's no one there to follow it up. He will go for himself. Actually gets a pinch with Keezy, but it's well wide of the net. And Samurai trying to take it himself. Horizon with a very aggressive challenge. Here goes Havoc with the shot. Great stuff here from Godalions, and then they get themselves a lead in this game.
It's a great reaction time from Havoc there. Samurai taking up the ball, really early challenge from Horizon, and he just beats them both to the ball. I just think he saw it coming, and the AVX side in the center didn't expect Samurai to get sort of dunked on that hard.
Yeah, definitely, and there are 30 seconds gone. Godalions Aether is the start they need in this game, but they can't just lay back yet. They've got to push on as hard as they can, because any lead is not a safe lead against AVX, as we did see by the first game. AVX will just keep on scoring no matter what. It's what they love to do the most. As now Samurai has a chance, 0 boost to work with, but he's taking his time. He does get bumped, but this shot almost went in, and now Keezy with the follow-up. Jordy for one more, but Chaotix does get it away. Now Havoc chasing this one down. Samurai beats him to it, looking for a pass off the backboard, but the touch is a bit too hard. And Keezy does get it. Jordy has a shot, tries to put it in the near post, but Horizon will send it away. And here comes AVX. Godalions on the offense. Havoc. Getting the shot. He could have had it there, but Jordy gets his block, and then Keezy is up for this. Horizon. Taking his time. Keezy looking for a bump on Chaotix, but he can't get it, but it lands to Samurai. Trying to pile on some pressure here as Samurai tries to get a pass middle. Keezy does block the clear attempt. Now Jordy wants the backboard. Samurai. It looks like Havoc actually DC'd from the game, but we have to play on as a goal is scored. I think that's actually a bug with the game. We will keep on playing.
Hopefully you can get back in quick anyway, considering they've got this 1 goal lead. But I feel like Samurai is not holding back. They're taking advantage of having that third man vacant and just pops one out from in his own half. A little bit of a shame, but I mean you can't blame it. It's a competitive situation. There's a lot on the line today.
Yeah, lost on line. Of course, that is a pretty notorious bug with Rocket League. Epic Games fix, please. When people just DC from the game for no reason. It's even surely lost connection just as he left the game. So that's not Havoc leaving the game. That's just him getting booted by the game. So that's really frustrating for him probably because they conceded off of it. But they just have to keep on going. AVX will take that any day of the week. It's now Chaotix. We'll try to play it to Havoc, looking to get themselves back in the lead if they can. So much closer game so far though. We're almost halfway through. Still 1-1. We'll see who could break the tie. Could it be Horizon? He taps it down for Chaotix, but Jordy a quick reaction to get this one away. Havoc pinches it past him. Samurai looking to make a play on this. Jordy with the shot. Great play from AVX to tie it up, or put themselves back in the lead actually, halfway through this game.
Good pressure from Jordy there initially. That's just caused the start of the play. Havoc wasn't too sure what to do. He knew Samurai was close as well. He ended up losing the ball. Samurai knocks it straight back to him, and good positioning from Jordy all around there.
Yeah, taking a proactive approach there to that play, and it does pay off for him as they do find themselves in the lead after being 1-0 down. As Jordy tapped it to the side. He will put it over for Keezy. Keezy with 0 bush, trying to work this one down the field. 2 players commit for that. But Samurai, the last man, will be able to get it into the Godalions. It could be Jordy turning on this. Great stuff from Jordy. Great to recognise that situation, and he will get his team 3-1 up.
Good win from Samurai there. He was third man. There was a double commit on the play earlier on, and if he didn't hit that, it would have definitely been a goal for Godalions, but he turned it into a pass. Jordy latching onto the end of that with a nice bar down shot. Yeah,
for sure. Just great vision there from Jordy to recognise that. And of course, Samurai, the confidence to go there as the third man, knew that he had to go for that. It's just good all round from AVX in that play. It's now Keezy. Up for this, puts it to the sides. Now Jordy, forced to 50. This could be dangerous. All 3 AVX players are committed up the field. What happened here, Jam? This seems like AVX have gone completely to, like, somewhere else. I don't even know.
I'm not too sure. I feel like it was just one of those corner plays where you've got someone invested into the corner there. You're second man, and no matter what you're, objectively saying in your head, you just think, God, I've got to go in and help that guy out. And then you double commit. If the ball that runs clear, that third man's got not much of a chance because he's pushed up to the halfway line. And it was really good for Havoc to stay up the field, get the redirect towards net, and then let his teammate clear it up.
Yeah, so a bit strange from AVX there, but they still hold on to the lead regardless. But now it's only a 1-goal lead they hold, so it's getting even more dangerous here. Godalions could surely bring this one back. As Horizon's got the air dribble here, gets it past Jordy with that 50 into the corner. Could have tried for another touch, but didn't have the boost for it. Now Havoc trying to drop it. It's intercepted by Samurai. Now a bit of pressure coming on here for Godalions. Here comes Horizon for a potential shot. Keezy does force the 50, but it is dropping into the box. Samurai will make the save, but it's still really dangerous. Jordy has to make this. Chaotix, the bouncing shot there, but they finally clear it. AVX, a really awkward situation, but they do break away now. As there's Samurai trying to get this into the middle. 1 minute left for both these teams. As this one is on net, Horizon, an awkward save off the post. Samurai back into the centre, but no one there to follow up. Now here comes Keezy. Trying to put this one into the middle if he can, but he misses the touch. Jordy cuts in for that one. They don't want to give any space to Godalions at the moment. So Chaotix gets a touch. Samurai back to Keezy. The demo from Jordy. This could be a really good chance as Horizon gets the demo on Keezy as well. Jordy couldn't find the shot. Half a minute. Samurai. Another shot on net. Chaotix again with the save. Now Keezy into the box. Another save from Havoc. So much pressure here for AVX. Can they convert eventually? Is there Havoc turning on this one? Samurai beats him to it. Looking to get the read off the corner. Is there Horizon? Centre high. Keezy. Just looking to buy as much time as possible. Jordy booms it down the field, and it looks like it's going in, and that'll be AVX with that goal securing game 2.
Yeah, nice long range effort there. Keezy dropping it down to the centre. Really good momentum from Jordy already, and just caught the Godalions team off guard. But in fairness, if you're 3-2 down with 10 seconds left, you've got to start pushing up the field. And they got punished, unfortunately, so AVX look like they're going to take this one.
Yeah, you can't blame for Godalions there. They had to push for that one. It was the only chance they could get themselves back into the game, and it did cost them in the end, but it was all or nothing in that moment. And it will be AVX just managing to take that game there. It was a much closer affair this time though, 3-2, but yeah, Godalions look better in that game, and now we'll see what they can do going into the next game. Alright, we're now heading into game 3. AVX lead by 2 in this series. Let's see if the AVX guys can get themselves to the match point with this game, or if Godalions can get themselves back into the series. As Chaos is coming out with the Scarab now. This may be a first for ECC, I wouldn't know, but a really interesting card choice for Chaotix, I must say. We'll see if he could get a go with that. I will be very impressed.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the BM and continue, especially after the 3 Samurai picks, but it seems like most of them have gone back to their preferred choice. I think Havoc is more of a Dom main, and the Fennec coming out, which Octane hitbox, you know, you could probably, you know, interchange it however you'd like. But the Scarab pick, very interesting, and same as you, Faded, I haven't seen it in the ECC yet. He's still got the Salt Shaker on there too, so definitely alluding to the fact that he's not done yet.
Yeah, certainly. But yeah, Havoc is the Dom main, and Horizon was actually using the Fennec earlier on in their series against Serenity Crimson. So yeah, it worked out pretty well for him, to be honest, because he was banging in a lot of goals in that series. But he's been pretty quiet so far, Horizon, but at the same time so is most of the Godalions team. So we'll see how they do here. The first bit of passing, not much happening. There was a pretty dangerous opportunity earlier, but now this one is in the box. Keezy could turn on this. And look at the pass to Jordy, who turns on it. Now Samurai against Chaotix. Samurai does end up winning this, I feel like, but now Havoc is there for that. Jordy in the defensive end, gets it out. And here comes Chaotix. Onto the backboard. Samurai misses that touchdown. It could be a chance for Horizon. The demo from Chaotix as well. Great heads up play from him, and that will secure them the first goal.
Chaotix with the enforcer roll there on the Scarab, going straight for Keezy. I mean, you could see in his head that he had it all planned out as soon as he chucked it onto the backboard. Horizon didn't really have much to do after that, so really nice play from Chaotix there. Yeah,
definitely removing the keepers is probably going to be a great way to deal with the AVX defense here. That's now Chaotix trying to get this one middle. Samurai booming it downfield. Horizon with the save. Now Jordy has a passing option in Keezy. He does take it, but Keezy can't land a touch on the ball. Now looking to play this one centre again potentially, but Havoc interrupts that play. Samurai onto the backward. Keezy does not read that bounce. It's a little bit awkward. The ball came at a little bit of an angle, so I don't blame him for missing that one. Now it's boomed into the other end. Chaotix gets a touch on it. Now Keezy back in. Jordy is up for it for the shot. He does land it, and AVX will tie things up here in this game.
A little bit slow from Horizon now, actually going for that corner boost grab and getting punished for it. You could question Chaotix clear there. He does seem to get some sort of touch on it, but just not enough to stop Jordy's shot. So good play from AVX there, moving up the field nicely.
Yeah, as we approach halfway through the game, it is all tied up. Bit of a scramble on the kickoff here. Chaotix with the Scar gets a very nice touch onto the backbone of Samurai and Keezy both there, but Samurai does great work with this, brilliant control over that ball. It gets it back into the middle, but one-on-one situation. Chaotix does pre-flip into that one. Now Horizon accidentally touches it into the corner. Keezy gets a shot on it. Havoc is an easy save for him though, because of that angle. Now here comes Samurai. Booms it back into the other end. Booms it back into the box. Chaotix is ready and waiting though. Here comes Keezy. And now Chaotix is the last one, has dived in. It is off the backboard. Can Keezy land the shot? He can't. And Jordy dives in as well. Now Havoc onto the backboard. Samurai gets a touch out. As we see Havoc getting this one back into the middle. Horizon trying to get to that, but now Samurai has a shooting chance. No boost to work with though. And it will be cleared away by Chaotix. Now, see what can happen here as Horizon puts it over to Havoc, who's on the wing. Samurai gets it past him, and Chaotix just seems to be camping on the mid boost. This is so questionable here for Chaotix. I just see him on the mid boost there, and he left the entire defense open.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it in, I think it was game 1, he was waiting on that mid boost at some point, probably in a less compromising position, but definitely got punished there. Samurai just not letting up and going through that demo onto Horizon and ended up with the open net, but definitely right, you could question Chaotix decision making there, waiting for boost. I mean, you just wouldn't expect to see it at this level.
Yeah, certainly, you know the rule, because a lot of people on the lower levels do it, they just wait on boost, but it's a really poor decision to make, especially at top level. You'd be better off just going for pads, because you get enough boost and be able to do pretty much anything you need in this game. But that is a booming shot from Chaotix. Keezy will be saving it. Now Jordy gets to the side. Samurai trying to get to it, but Havoc, despite his limited boost, makes good work of it and gets it out. But Samurai with that demo onto Chaotix could grant an opportunity, but the respawn comes through. So Havoc into the corner. Samurai putting it cross field into Keezy. Back to Jordy now, looking to make a passing play as now Samurai tries to flip to that one, but he can't get it. 1 minute left. Still AVX leads by a goal. Now Jordy fakes out one defender. Can he get it past the second? Not a lot of boost, and Horizon does hold his nerve, picks his moment well to challenge, and will keep it at 1 goal deficit for them. So Horizon looking for a chance here. Jordy chips it high. Here comes Samurai. Check it this one middle. Keezy. That touch. Havoc into the corner. Samurai trying to get to this one. Horizon forces the 50. Here comes Chaotix for the shot. It is wide. 25 seconds. Can Godalions get the goal he needs to tie it up? As Havoc tries to put it into the box. Keezy with a booming clear. Chaotix the last man with it all to do. But AVX are not going to be pushing too much. They don't want to overextend. They only lead by 1 goal after all. 10 seconds left. Here comes Jordy for a shooting chance. Puts it over the bar. Keezy with a follow-up off the post. Samurai with a third shot into the bottom right. The pressure pays off, and they will be securing this game yet again.
Yeah, just a few struggles with the clears from Godalion there, and even though Keezy potentially put that in himself, Samurai there to follow up and secure this win. But overall, a little bit better from Godalions in this series, but it looks like they've run out of lives now, so they've really got to step it up for game 4.
Yep, if they want to get into Legends, they have to make the reverse sweep now. It's something that Godalions had to do earlier against Serenity, and whilst they did manage to win 2 games and potentially even a third to make Game 7, they couldn't get past the line, and they've got a really tough opponent in AVX to do it against. So, can they do it this time? We'll find out. Let's see the next game. Alright, Game 4 could be the last game of this series. AVX on for the sweep. They got swept last series, but now they're looking to do it themselves here as Keezy Plays this 1-1 to Jordy. And Jordy actually baits in Chaotix. Now he's backwards. What is this? And Chaotix is now in the Fennec. So he's in more of a normal car here. Let's see how this works out for him. He was playing it earlier in the Serenity series. Chaotix bangs it to the backboard. Here comes Havoc with a shot. Samurai, not a lot of boost to work with, but he can make that save. And Jordy will be the one to transition this out of the defense. It's boom back down the field. AVX on the defense now. Horizon chips it onto the backboard with no one covering the backboard really. On the side of AVX, Jordy will be the one to make that challenge to get it out. And Keezy is just chasing down Chaotix, but Chaotix is making great work of the ball. And Horizon getting that demo should give a little bit of breathing space to Godalions. So Horizon wants the backboard. Jordy with the reads, looking for a second touch if he can't get it, but it will fall into the hands of Samurai, who will go for that. And Chaotix booms it back down the field. Keezy just sends it back. A little bit of ping pong going on here as a Havoc almost had the read on Keezy there. Now Jordy onto the backboard. Here comes Samurai, but he won't have this angle. He will keep the pressure on as Jordy has it open it to work with. He will slot that in. It is 1-0 now to AVX.
Yeah, it just seems to be the backboard causing a bit of trouble again. Chaotix there jumping out. Don't feel like that was the best time to go. I think he was a bit too late off the mark there, so he was better off just staying in net. And even though you're in a very compromised position, if you haven't gone to meet the ball, you've got more of a chance than just jumping out of net and leaving it open. So good play from Jordy though regardless. The Godalions looking a bit more of the same, so I think they need to change some sort of dynamic.
Yeah, certainly. We'll have to see what they can adjust here to AVX's playstyle, because what they've been doing so far hasn't worked the best, shall we say. It's not netting them wins, which is what they're going to need in this series if they want to have a chance of getting into Legends. As Keezy puts another shot on net. Chaotix sends it away now. Jordy coming in. Horizon gets that away. Samurai onto the backboard. Can Jordy snipe him? Actually, he can't, but it acts as a bit of a fake, and no one is there to follow up though. Keezy determined it's a bit too dangerous. Now he does come in eventually. Here's onto the backboard. Samurai coming in for a chance. And now Jordy with a touch. Is towards the net. Chaotix will pick this one up, trying to play it slow. Bitting in Samurai, which he does so, and it actually nets him a clear. Now Jordy with a bit of a weak touch. Horizon gets it past him. It is an open net, and Godalions will tie things up in this game.
Horizon in a really positive position here, just sitting in front of Jordy. A little bit of a backflip there actually, but I feel like Jordy might have got a bit too under the ball, and he didn't really give himself much option there, but really good heads-up play from Horizon, noticing that Jordy didn't look too confident back there.
Yeah, for sure. We're almost halfway through the game. 1-1 still. It's a pretty close games as of late between these two teams. Now Chaotix baiting in one defender, trying to bait in Keezy as well, but Keezy does read that. Now, should have played this one out into the opposing half. Jordy is blocked there by Havoc, but it'll still be out. Chaotix onto the backboard. Here comes Keezy, but he actually misses that touch, but Jordy will be there to cover. But a really dangerous touch there. He won't manage to read the shot though. Now Havoc bangs it on net. Keezy, he was almost demoed there, but he did manage to get to it regardless. A Samurai, not a lot of boost to work with, I imagine. Makes a bit of an awkward touch. Keezy against the corner. Here comes Havoc on the backboards. Jordy jumping forward now. Horizon's a shooting chance onto the bar. Now Samurai will be following this up for a counter attack. Has Jordy to work with, but this ends up passing to the opponents, and that demo on Samurai will just leave Keezy the last man back. Makes a good job of it though. Samurai was over to Keezy for the shot. It was a brilliant save by Horizon though. Jordy looking to pile on the pressure even more, but Horizon gets a save. Yeah, jammed. Looks like Godalions are starting to pick up the pace here and making it a lot more competitive in this game.
Oh, definitely. It feels like they must have been listening in on us, because as soon as we mentioned something about their play style and the pace of their play, they've definitely stepped it up, and they've been smashing it on that backboard quite a few times. And again, Samurai there missing it quite probably out of character, I would say. He's been pretty solid all series. They're definitely causing problems, which is good to see, and hopefully they can take it with a mint left.
Yeah, we'll have to see who can take it. It seems to be more golden goal territory at this point, because both teams are playing incredibly solid, but there's a lot of whiffs coming up from both of them. Perhaps nerves are starting to get to them. Maybe on the AVX side, because I've seen a lot of uncharacteristic misses on the ball. Of course, they know that they only need to win one more and they'll be in Legends, but Chaotix is looking to stop that sweep happening as he gets into the AVX half. And Samurai again whipping the ball here. Now Keezy and Jordy looking to get downfield. Now Samurai the last man. Horizon, that's a shooting chance, a great touch, but Samurai will be there to make the clear. Now he pops it over Havoc. Looking to play this one into the middle. Chaotix does block it. Looks to play it down. Jordy misses that touch. Here comes Keezy, but now Havoc has a breakaway opportunity, but Boost is not on his side. He's just going to do the best he can with what he has. And Horizon, potential shot. It is blocked by Samurai. Chaotix with the pinch is not powerful enough. And Jordy looks to play it down to Keezy. Puts it onto the backboard for Samurai. Can he get the shot? He puts it over the two defenders. Jordy with a follow-up potentially. Chaotix is the one to get it away. And now Godalions have a real chance here. 10 seconds. The final attack coming in. Keezy puts it over to Samurai. They're looking to put it down the offending end here as now. Jordy is just going to wait for Horizon. This one will surely touch the ground. And now we're in overtime. One more goal and we will see AVX in Legends.
AVX did seem a little bit, like I said, very uncharacteristic for the last minute there. Very nervy, and it's interesting, you know, you get this 3-0 mentality, and we've been speaking about this before, the reverse sweep potential, and it really seems like, especially Samurai in particular, he's in his head a little bit, and as I just say that, Horizon punishes the lackluster defending there coming out from Jordy in particular. So, yeah, it's a good time to see Godalions stepping up and taking control of the series.
Yeah, it seems like they're writing the script again, because they did this last time. They were 3-0 down, and then now they've won a game. It could be reversed for Godalions, we don't know, but we will have to find out, because they play a lot better in this game. Let's see what they can do going into Game 5. Alright, here we go. Godalions, they do get one back. They deny the sweep again from AVX. Last time they denied Serenity's sweep, but now they are here as Keezy's looking for a fast start in this game. Godalions are looking for this reverse sweep again. They had a really good shot at it last time. Can they do it once more? Potentially. We'll have to see. Chaotix trying to work this one to out of this box, sorry. Now Samurai is looking to interrupt that play. Horizon gets it past one. Jordy is up for it. Here comes Samurai, but he is blocked again. Horizon puts it high for Havoc. What can he do with this? Tries to go off the back wall. It does bounce straight down, and Horizon was there, but he couldn't get a good touch. And Samurai getting blocked by Chaotix again. Horizon turning on that one. It looks to be a shot on net. Jordy saves it. Samurai looking to play it out of his own half, but Boost is not on his side. Havoc trying to get this one middle, and it is into the box. Keezy looking to take it out by himself. Over to Jordy. They're looking for the counter attack here, and Chaotix doesn't get the block here. Havoc looking to follow up, but jams 1 minute in, and it just seems like Godalions have had the majority of pressure so far on AVX.
Oh yeah, definitely, and that is quite. Oh well. Saying that, Jordy ends up putting it in again. Bit of the caster's curse coming out. We had a bit of it yesterday too, but it just seems to get a little bit muddled up in the corner. Keezy does really well there to get the ball in and also cause some pressure onto Horizon, and it kind of just bounced off each other, didn't go anywhere, and the ball just landed straight into the path. So yeah, good play from AVX. Probably against the run of play, I would agree with you there. Godalions are looking better positionally, but just didn't pay off in that particular round there.
Yeah, it looks really good, but as we say that, this one's going all the way down the field, and it is Chaotix with a cross-field banger to tie things up here. This is just madness from them.
Yeah, I feel like a little bit of luck coming in there. Havoc's going for the corner clear, and Chaotix just drives straight into the ball, bounces off, and in that situation, you can't blame the defense too much. I mean, Jordy maybe was a little bit of a boost issue, but he might have been able to make it back, but I'm sure it would have just fell into the path of Godalions again. So leveling it up here, it's good to see.
Yeah, definitely. We want to see Godalions keep it competitive as Jordy gets that demo on Havoc. Chaotix into the box though. A really nice touch for Horizon. Understandably so, staying back a little bit, doesn't want to push up too much. Now Chaotix with a potential shot. Keezy blocks it. And Havoc onto the backbone. No one is there though to follow up. Chaotix does come in, but he only just denies the clear. Horizon is up for this. I feel like AVX are giving so much space over to Godalions right now. As now Jordy gets a demo, does allow Keezy a little bit of room to work with. The two players in the same area for Godalions. Horizon does turn an awkward situation into a little bit of a better one. They do manage to get it out of their half after all. So Keezy drops it down. Chaotix infield to Horizon, who looks for the shot, and it does go onto the post. Havoc trying to get the follow up here, and yeah, does actually land it, beats Samurai to it. Now looking for the second touch, he almost had it, rather unfortunate for him. And now here comes Chaotix into the corner. Jordy getting it out once more. Havoc misses the touch, and this could be Jordy's chance to get a chance, but Horizon does get demoed there by Jordy, but it does end up shutting down the chance anyway. Keezy gets baited in by Chaotix. They could give a chance for Chaotix to make a passing opportunity here. He puts it into the box for Jordy. And now halfway through this game, Jam still looking pretty even right now, but again, Godalions seems to be having a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it seems like the playstyle that suits them the most, and it's definitely causing AVX a lot of trouble here, is when they're more back against the wall, and you can see their positioning now. They're very high up the field, they're cutting rotations, they're taking the boost off AVX, and that's causing a lot of struggle defensively for them. But it feels like that they can only step into this style of play when their back is against the wall and when everything's on the line. So it's interesting that if they adopted this approach from game one, they might see themselves getting a few more results.
Yeah, definitely, and that was a beautiful redirect attempt for Chaotix. Very unfortunate for that to not go in, but the pressure's piling on. They get it off the post. So unfortunate for Godalions, but still the pressure is really good for them. But yeah, we said it earlier, they're playing a bit more further up the field, a lot more aggressive, and just denying a space from AVX. And it is quite weird that when their back is against the wall, they start to play a lot more confident. Maybe they just think, alright, we just have to play all out, I guess, just give them all we got. And maybe they were a bit too scared to do that early in the series, perhaps they thought it wasn't necessary, but now they have to do it, and it works perfectly for them. So let's see how they continue. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, the playstyle of AVX, you can definitely see they take a more conservative approach, and I think when Godalions were trying to mirror that a little bit, AVX were getting more of the results because they were kind of letting them play, and now they're putting them under pressure. You can really see AVX are they're just taking scraps really, and Godalions are being much more proactive in generating their chances.
Yeah, certainly. As we approach the final minute here, we'll see who can close it out. Overtime could really be on the cards here. It's looking really likely as both these teams seem to be neck and neck right now, but Godalions, they're still playing incredibly well against the AVX side. So this one is put over Havoc's head. Horizon is there onto the back where Havoc could actually go for the angle. It was a really nice try. A lovely idea from him, but does not pay off for him this time. Now Samurai is looking to get this one back down the field. The shot is potentially on net. Horizon turns it away. Now Jordy into the middle. Horizon plays off the backboard. Now Samurai has a shot. What a boomer! And he puts it right into the net. 15 seconds left. AVX take the lead.
I mean, the speed coming off that shot, 118 kilometers an hour, there wasn't much chance for Havoc there. But that's a very notorious defensive error he made, though, is that before you jump, you're still accelerating and still moving forward. So by the time you get there, you can't lift your car quick enough. And even still, I remember doing it a couple of times yesterday. It's just something that no matter how high level you get in this, something you can't kind of untrain out of yourself. And it may have cost him the series here. Yeah,
the last bit of pressure for Godalions, but it could be over here. As Chaotix puts onto the backboard, one last chance here. Horizon has already left the match. And it is done at AVX. They win the series 4-1 and they secure promotion to the Legends Division. Congratulations to them. Because Charisma made it to Godalions Aether. They played really well across their two series again. I don't think the scoreline represents their potential really, but really unfortunate for them. But yeah, great work from AVX here.
Yeah, you can't take anything away from AVX. They did really well. First 3 games, very confident, very secure, I guess, in their positioning. And I just feel like Godalions played into their hands a little bit, and once they started to defy them a bit more and go against what they were trying to do, that's when they ended up getting results. But it was just too little too late, and we saw some similar stuff yesterday in the series too. So I feel like if they can get off the mark quicker, they'll be closing out a lot more series.